Hi, it's Elizabeth here. So I just wanted to do a little bit more kind of thoughts and reflections on the first day of the Camino. I think the last video I didn't really do it justice just because I was so kind of exhausted earlier that I just thought like, well, I'll just do a little, rant. But with this video, I just wanted to share some more thoughts. It's actually kind of funny because I think when you're going through the Camino and you're finding some parts that are challenging for you, you just get to this point where you just want to bust it out and you're like, oh my God, am I almost there? Because there are certain things, like for me, the feet were a little sore, but it was more or less the just the load of my bag being about 20 pounds that really kind of made me a little more tired and fatigued than I thought. But I honestly, it's really hard to describe feelings for me sometimes verbally. I'm better at writing. But I would say that walk from Vila de Pinheiro to Arcos was just absolutely fantastic. It's exactly what I thought kind of the rural parts of Portugal would be. Maybe to some degree it exceeded my expectations. I don't know, there's something about Europe that really transforms me, and I think there's something about the Portuguese people and the culture that really do it for me as well. I mean, I did name my blog The Lemon Tree. I always had this fascination towards Spain and Greece, so some of these more Mediterranean type cultures I definitely related to, but I don't know, it's hard to say. Like, I saw more than just orange and lemon trees here. I mean, there are fig trees, apple trees, people are growing strawberries and peppers out of the land. And I think because I'm so attracted to like the working class and the peasant culture and what our ancestors have done, you just get this insight of what real life in Europe, specifically Portugal, is like. These people cultivate their own land. They live in homes that are from, the 1800s or from the 15th century. This quinta that I'm staying at, it is a hotel now, and it was built in, I think she said the mid 1800s. Obviously a rich man owned this, but it's been in the family lineage for a few generations. And, one of the grandsons now has the hotel or this place and transformed it into a hotel. And it's just, I mean, obviously it's stunning. I kind of feel like Queen Isabella doing the more like luxury route. But the irony is, like, for me, this is splurging for €55. Splurging in America, like say in New York City, would probably be like anywhere from $300 to $2,500 a night. So it's kind of funny because like €55 is still an affordable price for a working class American. I'm not sure what it is. I've always loved nature, but there's just something when you get in touch with the energy of the land and seeing how things grow. Throughout today's hike, I walked through several eucalyptus forests, and the whole entire atmosphere changed. Not only the energy of the forest, but the scent of the air. It honestly smelled a little bit like a cross between a sauna and a spa. And it was fantastic. And, those are things, when you get out of that city air pollution, when you get out from all of the noise and the hectic life, you really get to experience a different part of you, I guess, to some degree. I mean, it was definitely like a meditation in motion, specifically going through a lot of these grape vineyards and things. As you can see behind me here, I have like this row of grape vineyards at this place. I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, oh, I look hideous. But anyways, it's just absolutely, it's just breathtaking. It's amazing what our European ancestors have done and what they continue to do to survive, because their life is not as luxury as American life. You go to a little supermarket and you have one or two choices and a soda pop. You don't have an entire grocery aisle, and certain things like food like kale doesn't grow year round. Obviously, with this being kind of the fall winter time, a lot of the locals, I saw them kind of pulling out their squash, which was really, really cute, and little pumpkins. I had fun the first day, It was a little harder than I thought it would be because of the load of my bag, but I honestly kind of forgot that I was like even here for divorce. I was just in the flow. I think the thing about being in the flow is really being in the present moment. I wasn't thinking about anything. I didn't think about emails. I didn't think about work. I didn't think about paying any of my bills. I was just so in the moment that it really was a meditation in motion. And I think walking does that to a lot of people. In general, I mean, biking, any form of exercise is like a meditation in motion, but sometimes the other, or just walking in general can be, I don't know, there's just something amazing about walking, especially because people walk this path and trail for hundreds and hundreds of years. So let's see what tomorrow brings. I have to relook at my mileage. I almost feel like I did in between 16 to 22 kilometers. I have to check, but yeah, I'm really, you know, I have my pen and paper here, my journal. I'm gonna sit down and think, because I do better communicating what I felt and stuff like that through pen and paper and writing than actually verbally through a video. And plus I'm so hungry. I'm starving that when this happens, my brain skips like 19 beats, but I expect it to get better each day to some degree. You know, I'm not sure about what parts in Spain are like. I know the Portuguese part is going to be pretty spectacular from everything I researched, and I'm really, really glad I didn't check it out, and I'm glad I didn't go to Vila de Condo and just walked a few miles inland. I'm really glad that I did what I did. I took the train from Porto to Vila do Pinheiro, and then I walked from there to Arcos. And so tomorrow I go to Barcelos, and then after that I do take a break to go to Braga for a day. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Buen camino. Bye. Oh, one last thing, which is so funny. I was so jet lagged last night in Porto, and I was so tired that I didn't even think about bed bugs. I knew at every place, because you can get bed bugs in like 5-star hotels. I'm like, I'm gonna check the sheets, and honestly, I don't feel like checking them. I'm too tired. I don't want to look. I kind of feel like I should just ditch my bed bug sheet and my lavender spray just to take like a little bit over a pound off of my bag. But I don't know if I should do that, because I actually might do these albergues at some point. Okay, if you'd like, please subscribe below. You can continue to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll keep you guys updated. Bye.